feeling the chill of midwinter. The Gold Coast is the place team at the moment, and they do have a very strong team, obviously missing Tuke Miller. So
equals 6. They don't have the percentage of those teams above them, but they can keep winning.
They beat the Pies. Gary Ablett got injured. It's the focus of the footy world in this twilight clash. Which leads the way with a tap, but Ballard didn't mark, which allows Myercheck. Collins, Ballard came a second time. Dangerous kick coming out of defence. It was what they did last week, which allowed the Hawks in early. Dacos changed his mind a couple of times. That's what he wanted to do. That's the 1 goal 5. I think that's not in his mind as he kicks long, and so there's some openings in that forward 50. But somehow he seems to have kicked it in between the two. It's his old team. That's a safer way there, though. Elliott kicks the... by Ballard. Now Powell. He was one who just pick it up. And McCreary, sub last week. Needed a bit of late goals last week. And so they kept it moving. Fiorani fires away. Cameron impacted. Holman. Wayne might have got him high, didn't he? That's where he didn't. Was back on the goal-kicking list last week. And doing it. Filling the centre square. Mitchell had time to really scope out what was forward. And again, pivotal. Crisp from inside the 50. Didn't try and overkick it, but strongly by Warrior. Got it on the boot swiftly. Howe didn't mark it, which meant he had to test with Ballard. And it's on the ground. You'd favour Elliott. Oh, brilliant! Casbolt, Hill, they are relentless Collingwood at the moment, and it's crisp at goal. So we'll criticise him strongly for that. The Dacos is 7 times last week they combined.
Ball where they continually get turned around.
Goes long again, King. He just can't do it. Quick blink, and they are gone. It's up a foot.
Static, too slow.
Fiorini to the square. Casbolt just asking the umpire whether the Collingwood player was too close. Tries to spear it into... He's a crucial part of his son's team. What he can generally do is kick the football full of steam. Charging forward, Frampton. Long kick towards Elliott. Ballard. Dacos squared as they combined, but the free kick was gone away the sun. Looks like he's going to go long anyway to the square. Back with the flight, eyes on it. Lukosius coming to break. Dacos running the gauntlet, but totally fearless into it. Clever. Here's Fiorini, and now Swallow. Ultimately, this has got to be all or nothing for the Sun. Great to see the ground close to full capacity. Edge forward by Pendlebury. Taylor Adams. This will test him.
Mason. Yeah.
Back to Fiorini. It's high. Casbolt, King, both felt inclined at least to make the appearance that he was going to pass, and he's good to his word. Big territory, this one. Theoretically, anyway. Cox, better than most. No problems. So simple, so easy afterwards. Flanders to Alice off the left boot. Lipinski, free kick, advance taken. It was there for Collingwood.
Ball chasing, ball watching, and not paying attention. Mission's doing as soon as they win the football.
Billy wants to get under the act. He's run 15, kicked at 55 of the final. Standing delivery to Cameron. Had offers to the right, to the left. He goes down the middle. That's a to Adams.
Oh, I mean, again, there's an out on.
A lot of damage inside the forward 50. Staying close to goal. Swallows found a little pocket of space. He'll jump up. Can't mark. Worsfold. Now the kick into the 50. Moyer is charging, and he takes them primarily, but has to take his chances, which he does. And Nick Dacos inside 50, given all the time in the world.
One team fight
for now. That's going to change quickly. Casbolt out. Full flow. Lipinski to full forward. Cruises in for another. Cox looking to double up, but he misses.
100% correct, Lynchy.
56 points, the margin.
Getting completely outclassed.
Holding, Pat Lipinski.
Cameron the tap, Myercheck, Lipinski. This half. That will be all, but what a half of football. A bounce. And then a controlled kick. Good strike. That one's not going, as you can see, it drifts across the mark. Myercheck hasn't got a goal yet. And he still hasn't. He gets himself close enough to goal. And on the fly, he puts up the pie. Back to goal. Glad he chooses Will Hoskin Elliott instead in the pocket. He's had a big afternoon already. And it's coming from... He's kicked 2 this afternoon. Even further. A little offering in the pocket. Pendles has grander plans, but doesn't come to reverse for Collingwood on top of the ladder. And the Suns don't get to play. Leads up impressively, just lagging back as Nick Dacos is visualising a beautiful long kick at goal. Cox flings it out. Scotty Pendlebury.
I don't know how.
Came. Oh, Cameron to Frampton. The big Fiorini goes back to Weller again. Wide into the pocket to Ainsworth. Thanks, Lynchy. The Suns have just 1 goal to show so far. This is disposals last week, playing up the ground. Back to a more normal role in the set. And Frampton again. Right. Snappy little kick for goal. He had it working back the right way. Wits Rao down to Humphrey. Lifts it up high. Oh, not too many cracks appearing in this Collingwood defence today. But there's one as Rao puts it 3. But here's Rao for a 2nd goal in a row and 4 for Atkins. Trusted his ability to get through. Partially he did, but it was just 20 seconds. Popped it well short, but it got through to Richmond. This is vastly different circumstances. And it's one less he needs to get next week. Lukosius flashing in. Didn't have much control. Jack Krish looked like he just changed his mind at the last minute. Lags the kick for Hoskin. Once kicked 42 goals in a season back in 2018. Will Hoskin-Elliott invites the high flyers and Ballard. Dacos could have gone by hand to Hoskin-Elliott. His preference was a sharp for Jamie Elliott. We saw Ainsworth kick one from a similar position. Oh, Cameron claims it. Instead he grabbed it, put it on the boot, and he gets this. Elliott hunting a 5th successfully. Pretty close to the man on the mark, but last 10 minutes of this one. Maynard heading for the Runes. Suns heading to full forward by Anderson locates Flanders. And he hasn't quite. And no. Dacos not quite within range from there, but take your pick of pie. Finished off by Will Hoskin. He's kicked 20 goals.
Through unopposed.
To centre half forward, McAndrew. They're into the 50.